In today's Combinatorial, we are going to discuss DeepMind's AlphaProteo and AlphaFold. We will evaluate some research, discuss each one, and then look to the future on how combining these tools can lead to very innovative and exciting solutions to medical problems. Let's get started. Have you ever imagined what it would be like to have a protein that could shut down a specific cancer pathway, almost like a precision-guided missile for disease? Well, that's exactly the dream behind the latest advances in protein design, and AlphaProteo is one of the cutting-edge tools making it happen. It's an exciting leap forward, allowing scientists to create incredibly targeted protein binders that could have massive implications for diseases like cancer. Now, this isn't just speculation. The recent research paper on AlphaProteo put it to the test against 8 diverse target proteins, and the results were mind-blowing. The tool successfully designed binders for 7 out of the 8 targets, including some proteins involved in viral infections, inflammation, and even cancer immunotherapy. This isn't just about finding any binder. It's about finding binders that outperform existing therapies, and that's where AlphaProteo is proving to be a game changer. Let me explain why this is such a big deal. Proteins are the building blocks of life, and almost every biological process depends on how proteins interact with each other. It's like a complex dance, and the precision of those interactions determines everything from how our cells communicate to how diseases progress. Designing a protein that can bind to a specific target is like choreographing a perfect move in that molecular dance, which is why it's so important. AlphaProteo isn't just offering any solution, it's creating incredibly strong and specific binders, something that traditional methods have struggled with. Typically, designing a protein binder can be like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole, time-consuming, inefficient, and often ineffective. But AlphaProteo takes a totally different approach by generating massive amounts of potential designs and then selectively filtering them down to find the most promising candidates. This level of precision is what sets it apart. For example, one of the standout moments from the research was when AlphaProteo targeted VEGF, a protein that tumors exploit to form new blood vessels and fuel their growth. The binders designed by AlphaProteo not only inhibited this process but were even more effective than some existing treatments, like monoclonal antibodies. That's the kind of breakthrough that could radically change how we approach cancer treatment. But the potential doesn't stop at cancer. AlphaProteo's applications stretch across various fields, from gene editing to enhanced immunotherapy. Imagine combining AlphaProteo's precision with CRISPR technology to target specific cell types for gene editing, or using it to supercharge CAR T-cell therapies in cancer treatment. It's about turning these revolutionary tools into even more precise and effective solutions. Looking ahead, there are still challenges, like improving the ability to target notoriously difficult proteins, but the progress so far is incredible. AlphaProteo is not just a one-off solution. It's a platform that opens the door to personalized medicine, tailored treatments, and even real-time diagnostics. It's clear from the research that we're on the brink of something revolutionary, and the possibilities for the future are truly exciting. We're moving on to something else that's been creating a lot of buzz in the scientific community, AlphaFold 3. If you've heard of AlphaFold before, you probably know it for predicting protein structures. But AlphaFold 3 is breaking new ground by going beyond proteins and looking at molecules like DNA and RNA. This isn't just a small improvement. It's revolutionizing how we approach molecular biology. And it's not just for the experts. The implications for drug design and disease treatment are massive. So, what makes AlphaFold 3 so special compared to the older versions? Well, it's like going from a simple blueprint to a fully interactive model. Instead of just seeing how a protein is shaped, AlphaFold 3 lets us predict how molecules move and interact with one another in real time. Imagine trying to make a key fit a lock without ever seeing the lock. You'd rely on trial and error. AlphaFold 3 essentially hands you the blueprint to that lock, showing exactly how the key fits and turns. The potential for drug discovery is staggering, especially for diseases where progress has been slow. Take malaria, for example. Scientists spent years just to understand a single protein involved in the disease. But now, with AlphaFold 3, they can generate predictions in a fraction of the time and at a fraction of the cost. This accuracy and speed open the door to faster, more precise treatments not just for malaria, but for a wide range of diseases. It's democratizing science in a way we've never seen before. Researchers everywhere can access the AlphaFold server, upload their molecular data, and get predictions almost instantly. But AlphaFold 3's impact isn't limited to common diseases. One exciting area is neglected diseases, especially those affecting poorer countries that traditionally lack funding for research. Groups like the Drugs for Neglected Diseases Initiative are using AlphaFold 3 to target specific proteins in parasites like the one that causes sleeping sickness. By identifying weak points in these proteins, researchers can design drugs that block the infection and stop it from spreading. The speed and accuracy of AlphaFold 3 are game changers in this space. And it doesn't stop there. The potential for breakthroughs in neuroscience is equally exciting. If we can understand how proteins function in the brain, it could lead to treatments for conditions like Alzheimer's. By mapping out how proteins interact in the brain, we might even begin to unravel how memories are formed or why they degrade in certain diseases. This isn't just about treating symptoms, it's about fundamentally changing how we understand and treat the brain. Looking further ahead, AlphaFold 3 is opening up entirely new possibilities in biomaterials. We're talking about designing proteins that mimic nature's strongest materials like spider silk, but with the ability to tailor them for specific purposes. Imagine creating materials stronger than steel but lighter than a feather. Or even using bioengineering to create self-repairing bridges or artificial organs. The implications for industries like construction, medicine, and beyond are limitless. Of course, as with any powerful technology, there are challenges and ethical concerns. One of the biggest hurdles will be scalability. How do we take these lab-based breakthroughs and produce them affordably and safely at scale? Synthetic biology, which uses bacteria or yeast to grow these materials, offers one solution. But beyond the practical challenges, there's also the issue of ensuring this technology is used responsibly. Biosafety, biosecurity, and access are all critical. We need global cooperation and regulation to ensure that AlphaFold 3 is used for good and benefits everyone, not just the privileged few. Let's break this down. AlphaFold is an AI that predicts the 3D shape of proteins based on their amino acid sequences. Think of it like taking a flat map and transforming it into a fully realized 3D building just by knowing the materials. That structure, the way a protein folds, is what determines its function, whether it's fighting a virus, transporting oxygen, or signaling between cells. AlphaFold gives us an unprecedented ability to predict these complex shapes, unlocking new understanding of diseases. But AlphaProteo takes things a step further. While AlphaFold focuses on predicting existing protein structures, AlphaProteo is designed to create entirely new proteins from scratch. This means we're not just observing biology, we're actively designing it. By leveraging the insights from AlphaFold, AlphaProteo can build proteins with custom shapes and functions, opening the door to designing specialized proteins with targeted purposes, like fighting specific diseases. When it comes to treating cancer, this combination is incredibly powerful. Cancer cells are adept at evading detection by using unique proteins on their surfaces as shields. These shields allow them to hide from the immune system. But with AlphaFold, we can map the structure of those shields, giving us the intel we need. Then, with AlphaProteo, we can design new proteins that target and destroy those cancer cells. These custom-made proteins can either tag the cells for destruction or deliver targeted treatments directly to the tumor, offering a new level of precision in cancer therapy. This brings us to the realm of personalized medicine. Each person's cancer is unique, and treatments that work for one person may not work for another. By using tools like AlphaFold and AlphaProteo, we can create treatments that are tailored to the specific characteristics of each individual's cancer. This represents a massive shift in how we approach not only cancer, but potentially many other diseases. And the best part? This isn't some distant future technology. It's happening right now. The implications are massive. Beyond cancer, these tools could lead to the development of new antibiotics, personalized vaccines, and even treatments for genetic diseases that are currently untreatable. The future of medicine is unfolding right before us, and it's going to be fascinating to see where this technology leads. As these innovations continue to evolve, We're just beginning to see the full potential of what's possible in personalized treatments and beyond. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.
See you next time.